smash him up. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. Every guts and blood. You won't even see his face, it would just be a mess.
It's there for all to see what he's achieved in the last, this is our 3rd year of working together. So the results speaks for themselves, what he's done, and he's always
Boxing's full of opinions, so let them keep thinking about it. I'm more than ready for every second of the 40 minutes we're going to be in the ring.
Don, that was a great answer, because that is the only thing that people are going on.
Yeah.
You know, people that they say, listen, you know Daniel inside out, you've seen him spar, you've seen how Camp's gone. You know, what's your answer to that, Don?
well, it's more or less echoes what Daniel just said. You see, people got very short memories. They said that for Miller, they said that for Hughes, they said that for AJ was a mismatch. And on each occasion, what more does he have to do? We just got to carry on doing what we've been doing. Fabio is talking, like Daniel just said. It's him that...
Prediction, how the fight goes, how do you win?
Win, by any means necessary.
KO?
Yeah, by any means necessary,
Can you
mate.
see anything but?
Bombs away. You're going to break him down, smash him up.
Both,
blood everywhere, blood everywhere,
And
blood
if you-
everywhere.
listen, you're
There'll
both
be
still
guts
chasing.
and blood. You won't even see his face, it would just be a mess.
Listen, you're both still training. Are you still there 11, 12?
Yeah.
Final bell. I say, if you're both still
I'll
training.
be there every second of that 40 minutes.
My top 5 heavyweight boxers right now in the world are me, and after me, I don't know. My top 5 heavyweights in the world right now, I'd say I got 3 like top guys upcoming. You got the new kid Adama, they got other guys, a few other guys. Don't want to talk about it.
Daniel Dubois. Speaks to it. I think you got somebody that boxing's turned their life around. I think that happens time and time again, and I think he's common, and that's what makes boxing great. But I think the background to the achievements and the level of the guys he's beating, yeah, I think you'd be hard pushed to find someone doing what.
And you're looking in phenomenal shape, I must say. But what has anything changed? Are you doing anything different now?
Just doing it better, getting better with experience and time, so yeah, just improving.
And something else that went viral, I'm going to bring it up anyway, so to put this to bed, something else that's been viral, it's been known that you have gatherings before fights, and it was before the AJ fight, I know you had one, and before the Usyk fight as well. Do you still have those gatherings? Do they still
Yeah, there'll
continue?
be a bigger one for this one. There'll be a bigger one, mate.
Great.
Wicked, not even me could come up with that.
That's a great. I weren't expecting that, to be fair.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, brilliant. So, no, I'm loving that attitude, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No, but
that's
no.
the moody.
Daniel Dubois is promising a knockout, and he's not just talking trash. This man is locked in for war against Fabio Wardley, and the training footage shows exactly why this heavyweight clash is about to get absolutely brutal.
I'm pretty sure Daniel said the same thing going into the Usyk fight, but to be fair, boxers are delusional. They've got to be. As a fighter, you've got to convince yourself that the losses and mistakes is experience. It'll make you better. Otherwise, you would just give up. Ade says to Fabio, when the going gets tough, Daniel maybe doesn't have what he has.
Has shied away from the challenge in some situations, yeah. But in others, again, it swings and roundabouts with him.
Unfortunately, I can't really argue. In the Usyk fight, he got put down, looked straight at his corner, the ref waved it off. He stood up and walked perfectly back to his corner.
Here's what nobody's talking about. Wardley used to get dominated by Dubois in sparring, but that was years ago. Now, both fighters are completely different animals, and that old sparring history just adds gasoline to an already explosive situation.
You sparred with Daniel in the past. How was that?
Painful. I sparred with Daniel a lot in the very, very, very early stages of me turning professional. I'd barely been professional a year, I think. And I used to go down to the old Peacock gym when he was under Martin Bowers a lot and spar with him then. And obviously he was way, 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 way ahead of me in terms of levels and still big, strong, and had some great attributes and I didn't, and I wasn't those things, and I was learning and I was figuring things out. So yeah, them sessions were quite painful, and I took a lot of shots, took a lot of hits, and was taking things kind of very head on. Wasn't really sure on how to ride a shot or anything. I was just kind of taking them. So yeah, in a lot of those spars, I've got no qualms in saying holding my hands up. Like, he got the better of me,
But listen to this. Dubois isn't taking any easy fights after his setback. Instead of rebuilding against some nobody, he's walking straight into the most dangerous domestic fight possible. That tells you everything about his mindset right now.
Fitly, Daniel's father in particular, he recognized what I've done for Daniel and the father. And I too recognize what they done for me as a coach. So it's a mutual thing. Like I said, it was a sudden ending, and that doesn't sit well with me in the way that and I haven't got this entitlement that I must be Daniel Dubois' coach.
No, fair enough.
But the timing of it, when 48 hours prior to me being dismissed, sacked, the conversations I was having with Daniel's father didn't suggest, no, that's the only thing that doesn't sit well with me. But like I said, I've digested it, I've acknowledged it, accepted it, processed it, and I've accepted it, and life
is the person who I'd have as the favourite, and obviously that's Fabio Wardley. His resume in his last 4 or 5 fights have been really good, as was Daniel Dubois before the Usyk fight. So it depends what the Usyk fight took out of Dubois. You know, will he be questioning himself, being accused of quitting again? Could have got up by certain people in the press, things like that, and these things will be playing on his mind, and it's whether he can come out and say, right, I'll fucking show yous, or he'll go within himself a little bit. I think it'll be the former, but I think the hand speed of Fabio Wardley will cause Dubois problems. He can be hit clean. Obviously, Wardley will have to be on high alert and can't afford to really make one mistake.
The experts are calling this a true 50-50 war. And when heavyweight analysts can't pick a winner, you know someone's getting seriously hurt. Both men carry knockout power that can end fights in any round at any moment.
And as you know, in heavyweight boxing, unlike any other weight division, you're one punch from victory, one punch from disaster. So it's not a question of the first one to land, because Dubois, there isn't enough lateral movement. You can only teach him so much. Dubois he's been to the top of that tree. He's tasted world title success. He knows what it is to be a world champion. You can't really improve when you've been a world champion. I mean, you never stop learning, but it's whether you can actually take that and put it into action. For me, there's not enough movement from Daniel Dubois, and once those bullets start getting fired, then mate, once those shots start coming in, boy, someone's getting knocked out. It's gonna be, you know what, their styles are gonna blend so well, because like I say, they're both punchers. They both box reasonably well. They both got reasonably good stamina, and you know, as soon as that bell goes, mate, don't blink. Don't blink, it's going to be, boy, you know what, like I said, I'm quite excited about that.
Here's where it gets wild. Wardley admits Dubois used to get the better of him in sparring back in the day. But now he's a world champion with completely different confidence. That old dynamic, it's about to get tested under the brightest lights.
When it comes on top for him, Daniel Dubois, what's up there and does he want it? That's the only real question mark I've got over his career. Obviously, losing to Usyk's no disgrace, but he's a massive puncher, big, hard hitter. And Fabio Wardley has never really been in there. You've got Justice Hooney, you've got Joseph Parker,
You've got Fraser Clark. None of them are really bangers, are they? None of them can really punch hard for heavyweight. I'm sure if they hit you on the chin, it'd hurt. But somebody like me who's got a granite chin.
And get this, Dubois' own former coach still has massive respect for him despite their separation. That's not normal in boxing. When a trainer speaks that highly of a fighter after splitting, it means the talent is undeniable.
About mindset, Dom recognises that it's not about the physicalities with Daniel Dubois, never has been. You know, he's a big, strong guy, and like if you get his mind right and he's that self-belief there, and that's what Dom will be working on with him.
The mental game is everything here. Dubois has the size and power, but success depends on his belief and focus under pressure. Meanwhile, Wardley carries that world champion confidence that makes him dangerous in every single round.
Because Fabio Wardley's a world champion now in his own right. And that 5% I'm just talked to you about, he's 5% better now than what he was before he won the title, because that's what it gives you when you win a world title. Now, he's just beaten Joseph Parker, right? And messed him up quite badly. It wasn't an easy fight. It ebbed and flowed for periods in that fight, but ultimately, Wardley got the job done. That's what he does. He gets the job done. Look at his career. Now, he would have improved, and a lot is to be said of Daniel Dubois because he's got an excellent jab. That was the difference between him and AJ when they fought, was that jab, which is beautiful. Wardley's got a good jab, and if Wardley's jab has improved since winning that title, then...
Now here's the kicker. Both fighters are openly admitting this will be violent from the opening bell. No easy moments, no safety. Just two heavyweights willing to walk through fire to prove who's the real deal.
Jesus Christ, man. That's just sensational. Honestly, that is just brutality at its best. I have picked against Fabio 2 or 3 times. I will never pick against him again. That being said, I picked against Dubois a couple of times. I think it's 50-50, and this isn't fencing because I 51-49 Fabio. Fabio can crack, unlike any heavyweight I think right now in the division, but he takes a lot of punishment. Like, we've seen it, and I don't think you can take that type of punishment early from Dubois. But it's a tremendous fight. And look, if it does happen, credit to both. Credit to Dubois. To do Usyk, Miller, Hrgovic, AJ, Usyk, Wardley is better than any run minus Usyk in the heavyweight division. And, by the way, Parker was supposed to be squeezed in.
What makes this fight so dangerous is the timing. Wardley has grown into a complete fighter since becoming champion. His win over Joseph Parker proved he can handle elite pressure. But Dubois brings that early fight intensity that overwhelms opponents before they settle in.
Best competitor out there I can find who's available, who wants to scrap and get it on.
All your fights, bar one, all your wins bar one has been by knockout. That's kind of what you do, right? It's written on the tin, as they say. You expect to knock out Daniel Dubois. I mean, we've seen you go points, the draw with Fraser Clark, you can go deep in fights, but you expect to knock this man out.
Yeah, look, I've done it before in terms of going the distance. It's something I know I've got in the locker, it's something I know I can do, but also, like you say, as a proven record, I knock people out. And whether that be first, second, third round, or 10, 11, 12, I carry that power all the way through. I carry that heart, determination and game all the way through. Every minute of every round, I'm in the fight. There's not a second of the fight where you think I'm down.
Both men are carrying serious knockout power late into fights. Wardley makes it clear he can end fights in any round, while Dubois is known for those explosive early finishes. Every exchange could be the last one.
You obviously have a say in this fight as well. Why did you want to go straight into this one after a defeat? Most people have an easier one after a defeat, just to kind of get back on the horse, so to speak. You've gone straight into what many consider the #2 heavyweight in the world. Why have you gone straight there?
I think it's perfect for me. This fight, you know, you ain't a southpaw or anything like that. This is the domestic scrap I need. This is, you know, juicy for me. You know, this is proper boxing now. Back at home.
I'm coming out southpaw, so he's gonna be.
The scary part? Neither fighter is looking for an easy night. This isn't about padding records or taking safe fights. Both Dubois and Wardley are stepping straight into maximum danger because they want statement wins at the highest level.
Smile when I say that, where for me it's quite scary. Do you accept that this is going to be one of those painful fights?
Yeah, I think that's a given. Whether it be him, Joseph Parker, AJ, Fury, Usyk, whatever. At this level of the game, there's no easy rides no more. There's no comfy cruise through the win and and have it nice and easy. Like, it's gonna be a scrap. And especially with the way we two go at it, yeah, there's gonna be a few cuts, a bit of blood, and all the rest to go with it.
You liking that?
Blood sport, yeah. I love it.
Why? Why do you love that danger to it?
Nah, this is you need to take chances if you want to be great. If you want to be great and do something, you know, to go down in history for, you need to take chances and risks, and this is what we are. It's what we live for.
Here's the reality. This is two heavyweights who have earned their respect against world-level opposition, now willing to risk everything in what experts are calling a true domestic war. Someone's getting stopped, and it's going to be violent. So there you have it. Two heavyweights with serious bad blood, knockout power, and zero interest in playing it safe. This isn't just about winning anymore. It's about proving who can survive and dominate under the harshest conditions. Who do you think walks away with their chin intact? Drop your prediction in the comments. Smash that like button if you're hyped for this war, and subscribe because heavyweight season is just getting started.